Today, we're going to be discussing the client magnet method. This is how to create an endless flow of dream clients coming to you, eager to pay top dollar for your video editing skills. That sounds incredible, right, Jack? I wish I could set that up. How do we do it? Well, today I want to give you guys a first-hand example of how somebody joined my private community, Video Production Plus, and within 2 short weeks of spending time in there, built a strategy to blow himself up. He's landed multiple clients for $400 a video, editing a very prominent style of content in the social media marketing space. We're going to be discussing it in length. I'm going to break down his entire story and also how you could apply the key things that led him to success to your own journey and maybe replicate his success in the process. So what's going down, guys? Welcome back. We're going to be jumping into the client magnet method. This is unlike anything you've seen before. The only people who I could say maybe know about something like this are just the Twitter heads, people who spend a lot of time on Twitter. You've seen stuff like this work. Today, we're going to break it down from a first-hand perspective. I'm also going to give a quick shout out to Video Production Plus, my private members community. We just dropped our outreach masterclass, but more on that later in the video. So let's break a couple things down real quick. 80% of freelance video editors actually fail to secure a steady stream of clients. 80%. That means only 20% make it. People who just target any niche, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, these are usually the people who ultimately on a long enough time frame do end up having some level of struggle. And the ones who niche down and more importantly go into niche dominance, which is what we're going to talk about today, end up setting themselves up better for long-term recurring work. AKA when I was shooting clubs every single weekend, it's not hard to imagine that other promoters would either see me there or one of the promoters would have a friend or the same promoter was booking another event and they'd hire me again. It was just an endless flow of deals because I was building in a niche. So rather than just spraying and praying and trying to apply to everything, we're seeing massive results inside my community to the freelancers who go in the direction of niche dominance. Shout out to Pranav, one of our VP Plus hustlers. Pranav was a young kid straight from India. He joined our private community, Video Production Plus, and within a couple short weeks, he went from having 0 clients to blowing up. He nearly hit 1,000 followers on Twitter, up from like 10 a couple weeks ago. The strategies he used to do this were absolutely easy to replicate, and we're going to break them down. This led to him going semi-viral. I think he has a post that had 60,000 views, something like that. And this led to clients seeing his work, acting as a proof of concept, and then DMing him and him closing multiple clients for $400 a video. Now, what did Pranav do? What Pranav did was he, 1, researched and identified a niche with untapped potential. That was the Iman Gaji high-level editing online marketer kind of niche. I've even got clients coming to me saying, Jack, how can we replicate the Iman Gaji style? We really want to have that in our videos as well. He then took Iman Gaji's video, re-edited it, uploaded a before and after to his Twitter account, which was not very big when he did this, but he leveraged the power of the VP Plus community to push it to them and get some people liking and retweeting, and pretty much showcased he was as good, potentially better than Iman Gaji's editor, and it acted as a phenomenal before and after. It even substituted a portfolio, because anybody looking in on this video could see, wow, Pranav, looks like you were able to easily replicate what Iman Gaji's editor was able to replicate. Wow, we now have faith in you. The next thing Pranav did was absolutely incredible. It's actually one of the gems that we talk about in our outreach masterclass. So real quick, before we continue with the video, I just want to make sure you understand that I just dropped the VP Plus outreach masterclass. This is 20 episodes breaking down multiple different places that you guys can outreach to freelance video editing clients. We have 2 different episodes in each. Each category is split into a theory where we talk about the do's, the don'ts, and that's like a notes-taking episode. And episode number 2 is the practical, where we showcase live messages, outreach messages that worked and converted the client, outreach messages that didn't work and didn't convert the client. Things you guys should be incorporating in your own approach, things you might not be incorporating. This is 4.5 hours of content, 20 episodes long. If you join Video Production Plus for $24.99 a month, you get access to this program and multiple other programs as well. Countless stuff on the way, 1,000+ digital assets, and one-on-one calls with me. It's the most competitive offer in the entire video production scene. You should be inside. And let's get back to the video. So anyways, from that outreach masterclass, we talk about the exact method Pranav was about to use to go absolutely viral. He takes the initial attention, the initial interest garnered around that post, and he decides that, you know what, I'm going to give away the project file. Twitter, I'm giving away for the next 24 hours the exact project file that shows how I put this edit together. You can go into the project file, you can steal my effects, you can take my assets, a really amazing value add to anybody who wants to edit like Iman Gaji. But there's a catch. To receive the project file in your DM, you have to like, comment, and follow Pranav. And this is where the post went absolutely viral, because all of the people who wanted to get access to the file were liking, were commenting, and were retweeting and following Pranav. This created a massive attention event. Naturally, it spilled off into the larger Twitter ecosystem, and it wasn't just editors looking in, it was also clients who were seeing this pop up on their feed and seeing how good of a job Pranav did, and they ended up DMing him. Many DM'd him. I think he closed 2 $400 clients, and he had like 3, 4, 5 agencies hitting him up, begging him, please come join our agency. Pranav built an attention generator and benefited from inbound leads, aka he used his personal brand, he used the power of social media, the power of Twitter to create this massive attention event and gain inbound leads, people who were coming to him and saying, Pranav, we saw what you did, we really want to hire you, name your price. These are modern day marketing strategies that are leading to massive success for freelancers all around the globe, especially my freelancers in Video Production Plus. This is a massive thing we push. If you join VP Plus for $24.99 a month, you get access to not only our 250 plus member community, but a bunch of free programs as well. The strategies Pranav implemented are the same things I teach in my outreach masterclass, the same things that are gaining results for so many members inside. If you're not inside, you just should be. I mean, $25 to get access to the community and all of my courses, it's way too cheap. It's going to be going up in the future. It already has been. We started at $10 at the start of the year, but it's made it to $25. It'll be a lot more by the end of the year. But if you get in now, you secure that price for life. We got so much on the way. I'm in the studio every other week. We're filming dedicated content for VP Plus. How do you implement this for yourself? What's an easy 5-step process for you to replicate what Pranav did? The easy way is join VP Plus, but maybe you won't do that. Maybe you will. If you do, you're smart. Click it. If you don't, whatever. Listen to these 5 steps. I'm going to give it to you anyways because I'm nice. 1, research and identify niche with untapped potential. We're talking about the Iman Gaji niche within a niche right there. 2, develop your expertise in that niche and become a go-to video editor. He sat there. He figured out the effects, right? He actually was good at the effects. Then he built an impressive portfolio that showcased his skills and attracted the clients. Now, a portfolio is a loose word nowadays. I would call his Twitter account a portfolio. Twitter is a more impactful portfolio because people can actually find it, right? It's actually got an ability to be found. People can see your tweets, they can click on them, they can then look through your profile and they can get inspired. Wow, look at how good this is. I'm going to give Pranav a DM. I'm going to give Jack a DM. I'm going to give you a DM, whoever it is. Number 4, he harnessed the power of social media to amplify his reach and attract a massive audience. So that was doing the auto DM giveaway, right? Putting out the project file. These are things that if you're paying attention to Twitter, this is a pretty popular format, right? To blow up an account. We talked about it in the Outreach Masterclass because it's so effective. We gave a couple examples. Pranav is only one. And not to mention, he rinsed and repeated and scaled his business by continuing to feed it. He's been active nonstop. The dude only slept like 2 hours the night that he was really going viral. He joined our live chat. Another value add is we host bi-weekly live calls where all the members can jump on live chat. I'm in there. We answer questions. We talk back and forth. We put on the stage people who are doing well that week, like Pranav, for example. I showcase things that are going well for me in my career, building my agency, etc. And it's just an absolute blast. The moral of the story is Pranav took the little bit of a momentum he had building and ran with it, fed it, and he absolutely blew up because of that. He's gained a bunch of clients. So that right there is the end of the video. 1, moral of the story is you should be inside Video Production Plus. If you're not, you just are at a disadvantage to the other creators. It's so cheap. Like, it's genuinely so cheap compared to what we're providing. Literally the worst case scenario for you is that you pay $25, you download our 1,000+ digital assets, you watch all of our programs, like 20 hours plus of free content inside as well, you read our ebooks, you talk to a bunch of community members, you get our discounts on Envato, you get our discounts on Adobe, you download all our practice projects, and then you cancel after a month. Thank you guys for tuning into the video. My name's been Jack. I'll see you in the next video. You really want to click this one. This one's badass. I love it. If you enjoyed this one, you're going to love this one. I'm going to get off the screen in 3, 2, 1. See you there.